Hi everyone, it's Gilbert. Today is Tech Tuesday. Let's check out what today's topics are. Are you looking to personalize your web browser? Learn how to customize your Google Chrome web browser using custom themes from the Chrome Web Store. It's going to add some style to your workstation. Do you create assignments for your students in Google Slides? Flaticon is the largest icon database. With this extension, you will have free access to the icons for your Google Docs, Google Slides, Google Sheets, and Google Forms. Kumospace combines the creativity of video games with the simplicity of video chat. Rich illustrations and interactive environments make video calls so much fun. Say goodbye to boring video calls. This week's Admin Spotlight is going to go to Veronica Poblano. Check out which tech tip I shared a few weeks ago that she is starting to use. So I'm going to show you how you can personalize your web browser with Google Chrome themes. So here's the theme that I chose, Camouflage. So for you to be able to change yours, you're going to go to Apps. Then you're going to click on Web Store. You can click on Themes and see if there's any of these that you like. Or you can type in Themes. And that's what I did. And then I scrolled down and clicked More Themes. And then I eventually found the camel theme. But you can also look for these two different ones. So if you go to Hey Ashley G, she also has some like cheetah, rainbow, rainbow waves. You can also go to Hello Teacher Lady. She also has some as well. And so what you simply do is you click on it, then you go to Add to Chrome. Now, as you can see, it changed. And then so if I click a new tab, here is my new theme. Do you create assignments for students in Google Slides or Google Docs? Well, here's how you can add on Flaticon, which is an extension for Google Slides, Docs, and other Google Suite applications. So here is an assignment that I have for my students to complete called Nouns and Verbs. And so what I want students to do is I want them to move these pictures or these icons into the right circles. So instead of going to Google Images and inserting some images, you can have this other option. If you go to Add-ons, if you click Get Add-ons, and in the search bar, you're going to type Flaticon, and then you're going to install it. Mine is already installed, so if you just click on it, it's going to install it already. As you can see, you can use it in Docs, Slides, Sheets, and Forms. And so for me to get some objects, I'm going to go to, or some icons, I'm going to go to this one called Icons for Slides and Docs. Click Start. It's going to open up that extension. And then in the search bar, I'm going to click for a noun. I need a car. Enter. And then I have all of these options that I could choose from for car. And then I'm simply just going to choose one. So I'm going to choose this green one. The ones that have a star are the ones that you have to pay for, so don't click on those. And then I'm going to click Insert. And then as you can see, it appears in my document. And then I could just put it in there. That is how you can add the extension Flaticon into Google Docs, Google Slides, Sheets, and Forms. Here is a website that you're going to want to check out and want to start utilizing like tomorrow. This is called Chemospace, and it is an interactive video chat platform that your students are going to love, you are going to love to start utilizing in your classroom. So for us to get started, you're going to click on Get Your Space. You're going to sign in with Google. Your profile is going to be created. And so from here, you're going to start creating your space. So if I wanted to edit the space, I'm going to click Edit Space. You can give the space, a name. It could be, Mr. B's reading group, number 1. You have some privacy settings, so you can click here if you want other users that are outside of our organization in,
or you can simply just click, only the ones that have NIST email address can have access to it. You could start creating your room. This one is a student-centered room. There's different themes here that you can use, but that's the classroom theme that I'm going to want to utilize. And then I'm going to click Save. Then this is the link that I'm going to want to give to those that I want to join my space. It could be students, if I want to use it for students, or if, I want to have a team meeting, some kind of fun little grade level team meeting, then I could do that as well. So when you click it, it's going to take us to the space, but your students are going to click on that as well. So their camera and mic is going to be on. They're just going to click join. There's the doorbell. And so as you can see now, we're in the space. Very similar to Zoom. When you want to move around the room, you can use your mouse, or like your mouse, you can just click and I'll move you, or you can simply just use the arrows on your keypad. And so here I am just moving around the room. I could have students at each table with, some kind of, assignment or some, collaboration or some communication that I want them to discuss. And then I can go and move around each group and hear their conversations that are happening. I think this one's it's a little bit better than Zoom, so I can actually see their faces and see what they're doing in this space. The good thing too is that if I'm at this group, the group that's over here I won't be able to hear them, but I'll be able to see them. But the groups won't be able to hear each other. And so to know, if you click on range, that will tell you the range of the conversation, who I can hear when I'm moving around the room. Kids can also move around the room. If you want to have, the one that's sitting, a kid at number 6, and you want them to switch with number 12, you can do that as well. It's very similar to Zoom. You can have share your screen, you can mute, there's a chat button, those that are in the space, all of those things. So give it a try, see if that's something that you want to start utilizing in your classroom. I would love to visit this space if you're wanting to try it out. I would love to see it in person. This is a great interactive video chat called Kumospace, so I highly recommend you checking it out. This week's admin spotlight is going to go to Veronica Boblano. She is the academic dean at Garcia Middle School, and she utilized one of my tech tips that I mentioned a few weeks ago called Tab Resize. If you're not using Tab Resize, you're missing out. It is an awesome Google extension you're going to want to check out. It is going to split your screens into multiple ways. If you're interested, be sure to not only follow me on YouTube, but also check out weekly bulletin number 9, where it talks about how to use Tab Resize. Congratulations, Veronica, for being this week's Admin Spotlight.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's Tech Tuesday. We'll see you again next week.